Hey everybody, welcome back, and I think it's time to check in on the box office for the Marvels. So let's do a quick recap. I know that we've talked about this quite a bit here, but basically the current situation for Marvel, for Disney, is that everything this recent phase, both with Marvel as well as Lucasfilm on the other side of things under Kathleen Kennedy, nothing is making money anymore. Nothing is bringing in new subscribers. They're bleeding money left and right, managing to close their gap. I think their most recent earnings call, they said that they had narrowed it to a $400 million loss because they gained a certain number of subscribers to Disney+. I mean, fantastic. Round of applause there, guys. You managed to have a $400 million gap. That's, I don't know if that's something to be proud of, to be honest. But needless to say, if you look at the box office charts and the way things are going right now for Marvel, it is bad. It is really bad. So if you want to compare how these movies, fared in the theater versus what they actually cost, The Marvels is, I believe, the third highest cost for a movie from Marvel in the entire 33 MCU saga, and they managed to pull in $46 million domestically in their opening weekend. Third highest budget, third or fourth highest budget, and the worst box office opening for any Marvel MCU film. Tragic, right? And as of today, or as of yesterday, because here we are sitting on Wednesday when I'm filming this, yesterday was Tuesday. So as of Tuesday, the film has only brought in 784,000. We'll be generous and round it up to 52 million. How about that? $52 million domestically in its first 5 days. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. And you know what they're going to say? They're going to say it's because of violent, virulent, racist, sexist homophobia. I am not kidding. So from Bounding into Comics here, the Marvel's director, Nia DaCosta, describes critics of woke Marvel as virulent, I think it's virulent, and violent, and racist, and sexist, and homophobic. And I said on Twitter, the least they could have done is lean into Miss Marvel's Muslim roots, and then they could have said we're Islamophobic as well. They could have gotten 6 different slurs in there, if you will, 6 different insults. So yeah, basically, here you have it. They're just blaming everything possible, trying to say it's because toxic men, toxic white males, even though if you look at the numbers, Deadline has the numbers. The largest demographic of people that went and saw this movie were white men. Men in particular, I think, made up 65% of the audience. So it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy that you're going to blame men when women didn't show up to see this film. They just didn't care. Now you have things coming out like the Young Avengers are being teased after this movie went into theaters, hit a brick wall, and is completely just, it's treading water at this point. I mean, look, it's going to lose at least $200 to $300 million because remember, you got to double your budget for your advertising and marketing and all that. Plus, the movie, when you sell a ticket at a theater, the theater gets a certain percentage. I think it's like 30 to 50% the theater keeps. So these films, to make their money back, they've got to earn like 2.5 times their original cost. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. Why would you make a movie cost this much? Look, Five Nights at Freddy's only cost $20 million, and it's already brought in like $250 worldwide, I think. Crazy. So they've easily made their money back. But yeah, this is what we get from the Marvels movie. We get the potential Young Avengers. And again, I do not think this is a official rendering here of everything. I hope not, because this looks horrible. But potentially, this is what we could be looking at going forward. This is the future of Marvel. Tell me that's not going to stink worse than the Marvels. So, all of this to say, you would think that at this point, everybody's gotten wise. They've listened. Okay, this is a bad idea, bad formula to use. Wrong. Sony is over here saying, all right, hold my beer. We just got a trailer today of Madam Web featuring Dakota Johnson and Sydney Sweeney, where it's a group of girlfriends where the main protagonist plays Madam Web, or Cassandra Webb, as I think it's her alter ego, where she has she can see the future, and the other guy who's the villain in the film can also see the future. So it's kind of like this dueling fates thing going on. And somehow her and her girlfriends all get superpowers. So here we've got her as Madam Web, Cassandra Webb here, Julia Carpenter, Spider-Woman, Maddie Franklin, Spider-Woman, Anya Corazon Arana, and then the antagonist Ezekiel Sims, who apparently, I was listening to Yellow Flash talk about this, and I guess he's more of a, not like an anti-hero, not quite a villain character. So I don't know how they're going to tie this all together. But I'm not even going to try to play the trailer. You want to go watch the trailer, go watch it. I'm not going to try to play it because I'm sure it's going to get a copyright strike or whatever. But just watch it for yourself and tell me this doesn't have CW vibes written all over it. I don't know what these people are doing. They're insane. They're spending all this money on films that are going to tank. It's got to be something just for a tax write-off, because at this point, I don't understand why they would continue to push these films that nobody cares about. No one cares. Not even the women are going to go see them. Blame it on toxic masculinity all you want to, but men are still the primary audience. We're still the ones that are showing up for these horrible films, and yet we get blamed for them not doing well. So, all right, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this down below, and we will see you guys on the next one. Take it easy. And if you made it this far, thank you for watching the video. We do have 2 channels, one for daily uploads, the other one for more of my live streams and hot takes. Links to both are down below, as well as the ability to join as a channel member for as little as $3 a month, and that'll greatly help us out. Much appreciated. We also have links to our Etsy accounts down below, as well as our website. We also have Locals and Subscribestar. If you didn't want to support us on YouTube, you can support us through those. Thanks again for being here, and we will see you on the next one.